Oh, hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. So today, I thought I'd tackle the tomatoes that I've got, and I've got quite a few. I don't know whether you remember me a while back. I planted. Well, I was originally going to only plant 6 varieties, and I had a few given sent to me. I got involved with a couple of things online, and I ended up buying a couple more varieties. And so my 6 very quickly turned into more than 6. So I have probably around 20 varieties, I think, something like that, 19, 20, something like that. And some of them are looking a bit worse for wear. I think I probably should have got to these a little bit sooner. Should have potted them on a bit sooner, give them a fighting chance. But I have got some I can plant on. Definitely, even though these have gone a little bit leggy, you can plant them deep, so that's never been a problem with tomatoes. Brad's Atomic looking okay, despite the fact that usually that's the one that looks the worst. It's never a really good plant at all, ever. I've got a couple of Alice's Dream, a couple of Lucid Gem, and my Rebel Starfighter. It looks like the tops of these have become completely frazzled. I don't know if you can see that. So I think I planted 5 seeds. I might plant a few more when I get home and just see if I could actually get some decent plants. If I was to plant those now, I'm not sure I would get anything off them. But that's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. So I've got RAF at the front here. Again, some nice little plants. They will pot on okay. Alice's Dream seem to be quite tall and leggy. But yeah, okay. These are my smaller variety tomatoes. So I've got this one on the end here called Sweet Pea. I planted quite a few of those. It's one of my wife's favourites. They grow these tiny little currant almost size tomatoes. Really sweet, really nice. And then I've got 2 varieties from Red Dragon, which are again small, I was going to say basket or container varieties tomatoes, so that's what will happen with those. Tiny Tim and Venus, so I'll plant those on. We'll get those in probably into a hanging basket at some point, but I'm going to plant them all onto into pots at the moment and see how we go. We have another few here. So we've got Marzano Fire Paste, again looking a bit bedraggled, I think, losing a few leaves. I think these have dried out a little bit. I made that stupid mistake of forgetting where I was when I was planting them. So I've got Blue Fire and Black Beauty in the same line. There are some different tomatoes growing there. So I think there is two varieties. One's got almost a reddy kind of tinge to the actual stem. So they're probably going to be a different variety. So it's going to be Blue Fire or Black Beauty. The ones behind that are these Heinz 1350. So the nice ones you use for soups and things like that, and ketchups. And then I've got 3 Mortgage Lifter, which again is quite a good tomato, quite a large tomato, always grows really well. So those are the ones I kind of bought for myself. And then these ones are the ones I had sent to me. So 5 varieties. The tomato grow along tasting challenge that Mark from Ganggang and Peanut is running. I know some people have had a few issues with germinating some of these. So I have 3 Dirty Curty, I have 4 Great Scott, 3 Chupa Chups, 3 accordion cherry, and I think I have either 2 or 3 eagle smiley. So I've got some of each, so hopefully we should be able to plant all of those up today and see how we get on. So I made up this potting mix, and it is literally just a mixture of Jack's Magic, a bit of bloodfish and bone, and some vermiculite in here as well. But it's quite a good quality compost, and they should hopefully do really well in it. I'm not going to be taking these home. I'm going to leave them down here. I have got the propane heater in one of the polytunnels now, so hopefully that will keep them alive. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So my plan today is to pot on all of these tomatoes in the hope that I get some decent tomatoes towards the end of this season. I'm not going to basically show you everything, but as I say, the only thing you got to remember with tomatoes, the same as all of the other solanum species, is that you can bury them deep. If you look on the stems of these tomatoes, you'll see lots of hairs, and that around those hairs is a propensity to actually put out roots in that area. So even though those hairs potentially won't turn into roots, that area of the stem is going to be able to actually make roots from. So I know some people, when they actually plant the final plant, they plant them on their side, so that they actually, if you plant them on an angle like that, then there's a lot more of this stem that's going to be in contact with the earth, and then you get a lot stronger plant. So my plan today is to plant these nice and deep, and we'll get some decent tomatoes. So thanks to Mark for running this particular grow along. Really appreciated. We'll see what these look like, taste like a bit further on in the season. I think I'm going to be planting them outside. I have got some more polycarb, so I could probably put together a kind of makeshift kind of growing area that's covered. I'm not sure I'll bother. I think I might just put them outside. See if there's any space left in my polytunnels as well. Maybe there will be. I think I've got loads of little, they're either gnats or mosquitoes flying around me at the minute. I hope it's not mosquitoes, because I'm going to get bitten. All right, so that's my plan for today. So hopefully it'll be good. So we'll see you on the next video, guys. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.